Haylee, your host.
Hi, I'm Gonka,
your host roommate.
And I'm Daniel Morris, your news anchor.
And this is Don't Stay Too Long. So, quick PSA before this episode starts, gang. Last season kinda went off the rails. My laptop exploded.
Huh?
Yeah. I
was there. I was the laptop.
We had some other episodes that were supposed to be aired, but
It's lost in media.
you know, it might be for the better that some of those weren't released.
I think he forgot anyways.
Well, yeah,
You know how many times he saw me after we
You
asked
know,
for that and he never brought it up.
the laptop exploding was definitely for the better because we never had to address that.
Yeah, that's...
That happened.
Yeah. So yeah, my laptop exploded. And so if you can't tell, the name of this season is we're actually gonna finish this season. And so if we don't finish the season,
Very
honestly,
unlikely. What's the over and under?
On season...
like 70-30, honestly.
Do we have like season wide bet going on if we're actually gonna finish this?
Yeah. We're gonna start a betting pool in the Discord. Join the DSTL Discord.
Yeah.
Anyway, the episode. Welcome to the first episode of season 2 of the Don't Stay Too Long podcast. This episode, the first episode, is special because it's Daniel's birthday. Woo! A woot, a woot, woot. We have very special guests on this podcast. The one and only
Old Stace.
Daniel's mother.
Woo!
Oh, Staci.
Daniel's mama.
Daniel's mama. Stonka.
Hi, I'm Gonka.
And we have baby Gonka on this podcast. Daniel's little sister, Gracie.
That's my kid.
Hi, I'm Gonka.
Daniel's other sister, Hope, is also here.
I'm important. Hi.
Hamka.
Yes, you are.
Hamka.
Hi, I'm Gonka.
Baby Gonka. Baby Gonka.
You're gonna say your baby Gonka. People are gonna get confused. They're gonna think you're
I'm
me.
Gonka.
This is not me, guys. It's an imposter.
Among Us. Should I play the really loud Discord Among Us
Yeah.
sound?
This is so much fun. A lot of fun.
This is a lot of fun.
Casey,
You
can I have
heard
Mo?
it first.
I need Mo.
Yeah, Daniel gets really loud if he doesn't have Mo.
I can't.
Oh.
Throw him.
The light falls.
Mom just finished fixing the chandelier.
Arnar.
Hi,
Why is it spinning?
I'm Gonka. Is everybody doing okay?
Comment how you're doing for baby Gonk.
Yeah, for engagement.
For engagement.
We gotta get that
The suitors.
not the formula, but the
Suitors?
algorithm.
Algorithm.
Yeah, we gotta play the algorithm.
Waka waka. Do we want to just start with the quick Q&A? Okay.
Quick quina.
So yeah.
And me too. Are you gonna?
Yeah, you can answer the questions too. So I have 3 new quick Q&A questions. The first one, what chess piece would you be?
Oh, shoot. Okay.
A horsey.
A horsey. Great answer. Great answer.
I'm the queen.
The queen,
That's
Staci.
Period.
Hello.
What do you hope?
Pawn.
A pawn?
Oh.
You know what? That's really humble answer.
There's lots of you, so that's good.
Me and my self-inserts.
What is your favorite type of cheese? Ooh. Yeah, that's a good one. I like cheese. I like cheese.
I don't like
Cheddar.
cheese.
You don't like cheese?
You don't
Cheddar?
like cheese?
I don't like none type of cheese.
None type of cheese. You heard it here first, folks.
I like cheddar.
Yeah.
I'll eat provolone too, but and then Swiss I don't like at all. But if it's melted on something,
Swiss is I don't like Swiss
yeah,
either.
I'll eat it.
Last question. Would you rather eat a Twinkie or a toaster strudel?
Oh,
Twinkie.
toaster
Twinkie?
strudel.
Toaster strudel?
Hate Twinkies.
What do you think?
Twinkies.
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 I like
Good
your
answer.
questions.
Good answer.
Yeah. Hey, these questions are now mom approved. She just said she likes these questions.
Dude, I should make an edit of like the Sat Bros sign, like Mama Approved.
I like all
That
questions.
was going through my head.
I like all questions that you ask me.
What's the meaning of life?
I don't know.
34.
34.
How about 100,000,000 people?
Yep, you're so right. I have gifts for old Stace.
Oh,
I did
what-
not get
what
Gracie
is
or
the
Hope
light one? I
anything.
think the
I'm
light
sorry, guys. But I did get gifts for Stacy.
Oh, you didn't have to do
Number
that.
1, if I could find it in my endless bag of bags.
Mary Poppins.
Is this the kind you?
Did you know?
Is this the strawberry kind you were talking
That is
about?
all I
Okay.
drink.
I wonder how we know. Fill out the podcast. Guest form.
And I got
Whoa.
Reese's Big Cup.
man.
Yeah.
I will share with you.
Reese's
Thank
Big
you.
Cup.
You didn't have to do
See all my
that.
books?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's worth it right there.
Well,
to be
that's
on
it.
the podcast.
Yeah. Join. Fill out the form in our Instagram bio to be on the podcast. Yeah, fill out the podcast form, and you'll get free things from us. And my eye itches.
All of our classes
when
actually
it's my
line up.
turn.
All of our classes
Tell me
line
when
up
it's
really
my
well.
turn.
We're all done at the same time every day.
Really?
Ellie, tell
That's
me
crazy.
when it's my turn.
My schedule this upcoming semester is like basically the same as my last semester's schedule.
Guys, comment your schedule so I know where you're at 24/7.
We'll add it to the calendar and make
DSTL.
everyone's
Yeah, we
class
will make a
schedule.
global calendar.
To your computer.
I don't know. I don't know.
I chewed on it.
Yeah, Haley broke it.
That would be really funny.
If I chewed on her calendar. Oh, the global
The
calendar.
global calendar.
Yeah, that would be funny. Okay.
Find out what my neighbor's doing.
Haley bites that button.
Yeah,
Mm.
I did.
Hit
Nom
that
nom nom
button.
nom 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 nom. So, main theme. Daniel's birthday.
Today is my birthday.
It sure is.
Sure
It
is.
sure is January 29th today and not January 7th.
I don't know why you would even say that.
Yeah, the 7th, that's such a weird number to pick.
I feel bad because usually I make Daniel signs for his birthday, and this year
Yeah, really
No
dropped the
one
ball.
knows. No one knows.
I dropped the
This is
ball.
actually live, guys. This is live.
On Facebook.
Facebook Live podcast.
Facebook Live.
Daniel, it's your
Oh, no.
6th birthday.
That's probably more accurate.
For the podcast, there is a
on.
sign on the wall that says "Happy
Oh,
6th birthday."
really?
No.
That's
With
super
I was
a
lying.
with
I was
a
lying.
drawing of Bingo, the character from Bluey.
January, Tuesday, January 7th.
Period.
She's like, she's like, I'm gonna prove to you. And
It's not the
you.
7th, I promise.
For
It's
the
the 29th.
podcast, Lil Gonk just threw a phone across the entire
Hey, I'm
house.
Gonka.
Shoes. It's bad.
Hi, I'm Gonka.
My birthday.
Yeah?
Do you have any funny Daniel stories?
Got
Yeah.
lots of funny.
Or you do opens her phone.
Opens the notes app.
One time when I was a baby, I accidentally deleted Dale's save file of Super Mario Bros. For the DS.
Oh
Still haven't beaten that game. I got to the 8th world too. That's the furthest I've ever gotten.
I was a gamer girl at heart, even
no!
as
I never
a young
committed to
adult.
finishing the whole thing. I'd get to like the 4th world and then I would be done.
Yeah.
I was a gamer girl at heart, even as a wee
Were
baby.
you were a deleter at heart.
Delete her at heart.
Yeah, you're like the
Or
new
when Dino
deleter.
tried to
Get it?
carry me up the stairs.
Daniel tried to carry you up the
Did
stairs.
he drop you?
Who tried to walk up the stairs with roller skates on?
Hmm?
Yeah. No, I
Baby.
want Daniel to know, or ask to tell. Sorry, Daniel, tell us what's your favorite part about your birthday?
My favorite part about my
Out of
birthday?
all the
I can't listen to
traditions
music
that we
while
do.
we're going.
Gracie, no, we're
It's
gonna
gonna
fix
miss the audio.
copyright.
Not the copyright strike on DSTL.
No, because we're getting paid so much for this.
Daniel, what's your favorite part about your
My
birthday?
favorite
Your
time
stay?
about my birthday. It's a good one. It is a pretty good one,
Yep.
I have to say. It's a lot to consider here.
I think it's the homemade donuts.
Yeah, it's probably the donuts, but I really liked
Explain to the podcast.
Okay, so
Donut recipe.
My mom will do. She'll take those Pillsbury biscuits. She'll poke a hole in the middle, and then she'll fry them and then dip them in powdered sugar. We call them donuts.
Which is what a mom did for me when I was little. My best friend Lauren, her mom, we would always have sleepovers, and then her mom would always fry us donuts. And so I do it for my kids.
Aw. Gracie wants to tell what's best about her birthday now.
My best thing about my birthday was eating my favorite donut, a purple sprinkle donut.
Purple sprinkle donut.
Which is my favorite color.
That's my favorite
That's
color
the color
too.
of our podcast.
Let's go. Yeah.
But,
Podcast color.
back in the day, I used to have the best Nerf War birthday parties in the town.
You also used to have the best Halloween parties in
You
the town.
I
did.
did that one time.
How did we have this? We had one Halloween
I think
party.
there were two. I think there were two.
I'm pretty sure there was only
I
one.
feel like there were
remember that
two.
Were you guys at the
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah.
Yes, because I have a picture showed
Why
up on
did-
Halloween
why
of
did
a
we do that?
memory, and I was like obsessed. I think I was obsessed with like Teen Beach Movie or something, like going through a phase of Teen Beach Movie. So I dressed up as a biker, and
That's better than the Power Rangers.
Because I had the bounce house in the back,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we did the hayride.
Yes.
Yes, I have a very actually. This involves Daniel, so I'm gonna tell it. I have a very vivid memory from that party. This is like the main thing I remember from this party. I think I was getting like tired, or this doesn't involve you. I was getting tired, and I was like sat in a chair outside. And I was just like looked up, looking at the stars, and you came over and sat next to me. You're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm just looking at the stars." I'm watching that. There was like a satellite or whatever. I'm watching that thing, and you're like, "Oh, cool." We just sat there and looked at stars for like 5 minutes, and we weren't saying anything. We were just sitting there looking at stars.
I don't think I remember that.
That's like the most vivid memory from the Halloween party that I have.
I remember losing something. I don't remember what.
I think
do
there was
remember
a
that.
fight in the bounce
I
house.
lost something. Yeah, there was.
And I had to go out there, and I
Who
was
was
like,
it?
I remember
That's
that.
not surprising.
I remember that.
What
It
was I
was, in
doing?
fact, yep.
and I went out there, and I was like, "Hey, who's fighting?" Like
That
Mama
is
Bear
so
came
not
out.
surprising.
I have a vivid Daniel memory, not from the Halloween party, but from a PTO dance from like
Whoa.
3rd grade. It was
Was it the
the
sock hop?
no, it was the glow dance. It was like the
Oh.
neon themed dance.
That was the first one I did with
Yes.
your mom.
I remember that. I
And
helped set up for that dance. My high school
Daniel-
musical lamp was used at that dance.
Daniel, they were the song. I remember the song. It was the chicken dance, and I was sitting next to a very near and dear friend, Kenna Shrewsbury, on some chairs, and Daniel came over, and he had 2 ring pops in his hand, and he got down on one knee, and he proposed to both of us at once.
Dude, I have the photo of Daniel in his fedora with Kenna. Can we?
Actually, I want to bring up your fedora.
I have
So-
a picture in my camera roll.
It was during a one of our like
middle school.
I was
no,
trying to
I'm
do
talking about
it.
something
It
different.
didn't
Oh.
go well.
It was one of our like Christmas programs in elementary school. It may have been first grade, like it may have been the first one you did.
First grade.
Weird. That way.
Let me see.
It was a long time ago,
Yeah.
and I don't remember if it was
I didn't
first
know
grade.
you-
Was it when we did
I didn't know you were in first
the
grade.
night
No,
before
but-
Christmas?
I don't remember what it was. My dad tells me this. You wore a fedora to this Christmas program, and the whole time during our like songs, you were like dancing and like you were like in your own little world at this Christmas program. And every time I bring you up in my house, my dad's like, "Oh yeah, Daniel, the fedora guy." So yeah, you're the fedora guy.
Wore a fedora like 3 times.
Well, all 3 times we're in front of Rudiger,
Yeah.
so.
We've got traffic. Actually, not. Because Ice Storm Randy's kicking in, and the whole world has been shut down as it's been encased in a thick layer of ice just everywhere, and there's like deer going all over the place. So watch out, especially if you drive 2012 red Chevy Cruises, because they're very in this season. Speaking of which, in our DSTL branded 2012 red Chevy Cruise, I'm sort of going down the roads by Latour, and there's nobody here. Ah, dear, no! I'm back. We had the DSTL spare car, a 2015 Kia Soul, come and pick me up. I don't know who that was. Security, please move them out. Anyway, full week. Wednesday, -32, wintry mix. Thursday, 4, clear skies. Friday, 32, partly cloudy. Saturday, -1,029. Sunday, 42, wintry mix. Monday, Tuesday, -4, wintry mix. Back to you.
Anyways.
No, I just thought we could talk about Daniel's car wrecks. He's kind
Yes.
of technically had 3.
Yeah, we haven't.
I've had none.
You've had technically 3.
I've none.
So
We
the
have-
first
The
one,
podcast doesn't know about Daniel wrecking the Red Rocket.
Red Rocket, aka Betsy.
None of them were my fault.
You crashed us into
It still is a
ditch.
wreck.
It's not a wreck. They didn't even pay you for the second one. You didn't even report the first one.
It could still be
No, hold
considered
on.
one though.
Christmas Day 2023.
Oh, I vote Hope tells the
I
story.
think it's 2022.
No.
Hope, come and tell your version of the story.
Tell the story.
Hope and Daniel are in the car, Little Red Rocket. It is Christmas
The
morning.
big red rocket.
He is he is done with Christmas with his mother because we've opened up our presents because we had to get up at like 6 a.m.
You want
So
me to do like sound effects?
it is now 10 a.m. They have to leave to go to their father's house, which is down the road. And there is ice on the road, and from 2 days prior, and we had told Daniel, go around the block, don't go down the hill because there's a creek. And there's the creek at the end of the hill. And as he pulls out of the driveway, we see him go down the hill. And I thought, Daniel, we told you not to go down the hill until all the ice was gone.
I forgot.
So he didn't listen.
I saw my life flash before my very eyes.
Gosh, it wasn't even that bad.
I
Hope
wasn't
is in the vehicle.
My life flashed before my very eyes. I wasn't the same after that day.
That fateful day.
The road goes down the hill and has a 90-degree angle turn.
It's
and
not
there's-
90 degrees.
What is it?
It's like not even. It's like 45 maybe.
Oh, whatever.
Maybe a little more than. Well, maybe like 65.
Anyway, and there is a creek, and so I get a phone call, and he goes, "Mom, we're in the creek," and I'm like, "What do you mean you're in the creek?" And I said, I said, "Is there water flowing into the vehicle?" And he said, "No," and I said, "Oh, I guess I don't remember what I said."
Yeah, I don't remember.
But anyway,
Noises.
Hope, how did you feel being stuck in the vehicle, being handicapped? Hope has muscular dystrophy.
Don't tell him my secrets.
That would be very scary.
You would
to
never
me.
know if you saw her.
Poor Hope. Anyway, she would be stuck. She's stuck in the vehicle and she can't get
My
out.
side was dangling over the creek.
Oh, jeez.
So
I've
technically,
never
it's
been in a
Daniel's
car
fault
accident.
because he went down the road and we told him not to go that route, and he slid on the ice. But
No, that's what I was worried about driving today.
He was feeling
Yeah,
daring.
work tomorrow.
What about that time the cop drove you off the road?
Yeah,
That's the
Vanessa.
second one.
That's the first one.
oh, I thought that was the
My mom witnessed that. You know,
Yeah.
my mom helped you.
Yes, your mom stopped.
Did you know that was my mom?
I don't think I knew that was.
I figured you probably didn't, but
Did you know he called me? So I had daycare at the time, and daycare parents were here. So when he called me, he was looking for James, and I'm like, I don't know where James is. He's on his way, and hung up on him. And he was stuck in the ditch and needed help. Next thing I know, I get a phone call from Miss Gaddy wanting to know if we have a tow truck on the way, and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. And so, or now I had just found out or something, and I said, I don't know.
Is this the one that was right outside of the school?
Yeah.
I saw you.
And
I
the
was
McIntyre.
I was in Crumply's class, and she has that like corner window. And someone came. I don't know. It might have been Carson. Someone came in and told me about it, and I was like, "Dog, no way!"
My
And I
mom was
ran.
right behind
I
you.
like sprinted across Crumply's window and was looking. I was like, "Oh my!" Because McIntyre was there at this point. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's Daniel! That's so funny!" Because I could tell like, you were like visibly not. You were so
Daniel
right.
wrecked.
You were very obviously fine.
Yeah.
So I was like.
This is probably when we didn't like each other.
yeah, it was.
It was junior year, so yeah.
So you liked each other for...
Dang it, he's fine.
You paid Vanessa. I knew it.
No, I hated Vanessa more than you.
She pulled me over 3 times in
stopped
one day.
and apologized to him. So.
Oh, that's good.
At least you apologized.
didn't-
And I think your mom texted me to tell me
Probably.
he was okay.
Was anyone?
I just remember I watched
me?
McIntyre pull your car out of a ditch.
Hello.
Or
Yes,
try.
that was very helpful, and I appreciate McIntyre for doing that. You're a godsend. And then Daniel, you took him
Grace, were you
Oreos and
concerned
tea,
about me at
Yeah.
all?
didn't you?
I didn't know if he had you with him.
Yeah, I don't know if you were in the. You were.
But
in
yeah,
the
I witnessed the aftermath of that accident from my math class window.
I don't think you were in there.
He was on his way to
That
school,
was
so how were
junior?
you already in class?
I got there really early.
All the time?
Junior year, I showed up like 10 minutes before the bell rang.
Oh, okay.
Usually I...
Oh, I can't. When did
That
I?
year-
When did I stop
Was
taking her to school?
Was it that one time? Because I remember there was one day you, like, brought Hope to school and realized you forgot your backpack and had to go home. I remember you
There were
telling me
many
about
days
that.
like that.
Was that one of those days?
I don't think so.
No?
No, because it was before...
I think she obviously was in the car.
It was
She remembers
before
it.
second
Yeah.
bell. I know it was before second bell at least. It might have been before the first bell. I was there really early that
No,
year.
it wasn't. It was before school started.
Yeah, I don't know why I was in Cribley's room that
Yeah,
early.
because it was when when I had not Gaddy, Ferguson was my first class.
Ferguson, ew.
Sarah?
This is off subject, but it made me think of it. Do you remember when I got Chick-fil-A for Mr. Kinnaman?
Yes, I have the picture.
I felt really bad.
No, he ate it. It was you gave us the best memory of the day. Like it was awesome to watch Kinnaman eat Chick-fil-A.
I wasn't
was great.
there. I was
You weren't
sleeping
there.
on my bathroom floor.
Yeah, that was the day you missed. Dude, no, me and Carson had a blast that day.
This
We
is not Carson's birthday bash.
We explored an entire building top to bottom that day. It was like on our break.
I explored my bathroom top to bottom.
Like
that
literally,
day.
we
in the
went
bathroom?
side to
I was
side.
sleeping. I fell asleep.
Yeah, we went side to side, like every floor. We even like the basement where
Are
we
you
were
talking
not
about
supposed to.
Atlanta?
No, we were in Columbia.
Oh.
We were at Columbia College. And we literally, we were in, this basement that we were not supposed to be in. And there was, mascot cutouts every, 20 feet. And it was really funny.
Dude, do you know about the dead bird room at KU?
Yeah, you told me.
They have this room. It's in the bottom of the library. One of the libraries. It's in the bottom of the big library. And they keep all the old mascot costumes in there. And they call it the dead bird room.
Huh. That's where we should have my next birthday bash.
The dead bird room! Do we have a dead mule room, you think?
Honestly, maybe.
Well, that's Jackson.
So then back to his third
Yeah,
wreck.
back to Daniel's car
Which was
wreck.
just this past Thanksgiving. He had just left
I didn't
You know,
crash.
at
you
dusk.
texted me about it, or us, and I was like, do I need to get in my car and go get Daniel? Because I'd just gotten there. I was like, do I need to go get Daniel right now? I would have.
I was at work.
I was in my dorm, and I was like, what?
We found out, does not know how to get to UCM from our house. So we did not know
Why?
this, even though we have told him multiple
did you
times
not
how
know?
to get there.
How did you not know?
Because he just follows GPS and he just relies on the GPS.
I go with that. I thought was a normal way to go, but I've never met anyone besides my family that goes the way I go.
Yeah, because it makes me sick.
I take B Highway,
And it makes
and then
me
I get
sick.
on 7, and then I get on 13, and it takes me to Warford.
It makes me
All
sick.
highway.
And so I
follow the
don't
blue
go
line.
that way.
He follows the GPS blue
I know you're on the
So,
same highway.
we didn't know that in the GPS because it's 30 seconds faster to go this way through all of the
Yeah, you went the
all of
interesting way.
the back roads through Holden or whatever. And so
No, I've gone
he
that way before.
leaves, and he
That's the way our
calls
bus
me.
went last year.
I don't like that way.
That's the way our bus went last year, and we were
I
like
like
an
it.
hour late.
I had to
UC
go that way
homecoming.
once.
I like it.
'Cause
I
our
took
bus driver
someone
didn't know where they
home.
were going.
I took someone in Holden home, and I had to go that way, and I did not like it.
It's a lot of
It's
curvy back roads.
Weird. It's a scenic drive, but it's weird.
It's not scenic. It's rural Missouri.
Yeah, scenic.
That's no. Scenic is not cornfield and meth house.
I just don't like. There's a specific road in Harrisonville I don't like, and then I like not passing through Pleasant Hill.
I think you would like
But
the
you
way
could
I
still
go.
go.
I
Is
think
it
you would like the
291?
way I go. B Highway's the worst part.
I hate B Highway.
You take B Highway to Creighton.
You know, Instead of
Going
turning
out
on my
of
road,
Go.
instead of turning on my road, you keep going straight.
Yeah, over the bridge. You just keep going
Yeah.
on the highway until you get to an on-ramp. And then you get on the on-ramp.
Statistically speaking, B Highway was one of the most dangerous highways in the entire state of Missouri. So technically, you shouldn't go that way.
There's some wrecks.
I've been driving on the
It's not
highway
just-
since I was 15 years
not
old.
just-
I think I'll be fine.
You shouldn't say that on the podcast. You're gonna get
Cut
arrested.
that out. Cut that out. Just like beep it. I've been driving on the highway since I was beep years old.
5.
5.
Honestly? Maybe. No, kidding. Kidding.
So anyway, he leaves, and it's been, I don't know, a while, but not like that long. And so he calls me, and I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, he never calls me. He always texts when he gets back. So I answer the phone, and I'm like, what's wrong? And he goes, Mom, I hit a deer. And I was like, seriously? And he said, yes, I hit a deer. And then and then it was like, I was like, okay, where are you at? And he goes, I don't know where I'm at. So I said, thank the Lord you got GPS on you so I could find him. So that's how we figured out he doesn't know how to get to UCM because he was way out in
That's
BFE.
Those are moments where I haven't wrecked, but I'm happy for the moment I do. I have Life 360 on my phone.
Yeah.
So my
The
parents
moment
know.
I do wreck,
Because I can tell
when
you,
it
like, I'm on
happens.
13 Highway or whatever. I'm not going to know where I am.
Exactly.
I can tell you I'm on 13
I'm at
Highway.
mile marker 441.
Yeah,
I'm at
when I was learning,
36 degrees west.
when I was learning to
Coordinates.
drive, like I was like 14, they were like, you need to pay attention to the mile markers when you're driving. I was like, Dad, do you know what mile marker we're on right now? No. Then why do I need to pay attention to them? I can tell you.
I don't think the way I went, I don't think there were.
Yeah, no, there's not mile markers through Holden.
It's on like interstate.
I was trying to make a funny man.
No, but
Let
he
me
said
joke,
there was just a
let me
big
jest.
hill. He popped over the hill, and there was a deer and stuff. So then once I realized, I was like, wait. I was like, are you okay? Like, I didn't even ask him
Yeah.
that. I was like, where are you?
Frick you.
I'm like, wait, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. And then I'm like, okay. I'm like, if you just hit a deer in a blind spot, then maybe you're still in the blind spot because I don't know where he's at. I said, you need to get away from where you're at. And so then I said, can your car drive? And so he said, yes, but it's smoking. And I was like, that's okay.
That's okay.
I said, that's okay. If you can
Well,
at
at
least
that
move
point,
it.
it like
to-
died. At that point, it died down because the radiator, I think, got punctured. And so I
Sorry.
think that's what all of it. Huh?
Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
So I think that's where all the like smoke was coming from, and I think at like that point when I called it, I think it mostly emptied.
It obviously wasn't going to last very much longer, but just enough to move it from the blind
Out of the
spot.
way,
is
yeah.
all. I said, there looks like there's a little county road
just to
up
get out of the
ahead. Get to that and stuff. And then I called the police, and the police were like, ma'am, are you with your son? And I said, no, and stuff. And they're like, you need to have your son call. And I said, he's 18. He doesn't know where he's at. Ma'am, you need to have him call us. We will be able to help him. I was really mad. Put that in there. And so why that's annoying is because he didn't have good signal. So what if he couldn't
Yeah.
call them? I didn't
Yeah.
know if we needed to call them. I
Holden
already
is
had
really
a
bad.
tow truck on the way, and so then the fire department shows up, not even the police. And then the tow truck shows up, and they all beat me there. They all got there before I did.
Well, they have sirens and wee-woos.
Yes.
I assume you called like the Holden police or something, not like the Archie police.
No, I just called 911.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I
But they
do.
probably sent like the closest
Yeah,
dispatch.
that's what they're supposed to do at least.
Well, then he
the
ended up
closest
having to
available.
call
Yeah.
them and stuff. And so
Took me
it,
like 5 minutes because I couldn't figure out how to call 911. I went to the
That's
phone.
embarrassing.
I went to the phone because I've never done it before. I went to my phone. Yes, I did that. It didn't work. I had to do the when you're on the lock.
Oh, like
screen,
hold
you know,
it down?
Emergency. I had to go into that because I did it like 3 times.
it might have been because you didn't have any signal.
Yeah, that really may have been
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, I was on like SOS.
Yeah,
That's
Yes,
why.
that's definitely
So
why.
it still is annoying why the dispatcher wouldn't let me
Yeah.
in
They
a
just have
situation.
service.
and
Yeah, especially
sit.
Holden. It has awful signal.
So anyway, so then when I pulled up, because I was like, Mama's gonna get there, I'm gonna save you. We had a meltdown too because that was the same night that little Gracie little Gonka, was supposed to go see Santa at my sister-in-law's house. And so we were getting ready to just walk out the door to go to Butler. So it was a surprise. She knew she was going to her cousin's house, but she didn't know she was going to see Santa. So now we got one kid wrecked on the side of the road, and we got one kid bawling because she can't go see Santa. So my husband and I, we decided to divide and conquer. So I told my husband, you take Grace so she can go see Santa, and I said, little Gonk. And so I will go save Daniel and stuff, which probably worked out better for everybody involved. Daniel and James really love each other, and which is my husband,
Homies.
which is Daniel's stepdad, which they both have the alpha male in them. Anyway, fun times. And so anyway, I pull up, the fire truck's just leaving, and then the tow truck, I was worried the tow truck was going to get there before I did and take off with the car. So I couldn't get a hold of Daniel the whole entire time while I was trying to get there. So I had to call the tow truck and say, hey, if you get there, tell my son to get his stuff out of his vehicle. Because I was like, if they take the vehicle and he's still got his backpack and his suitcase
on the side of the road.
And I was like, oh my gosh. But no, luckily the tow truck stayed. I wasn't very far behind. And then I took him on to school.
I know you knocked on my door. And I really thought it was going to just be like him or like someone. I don't know who I thought it was going to be. And I was like, I was doing homework or I was drawing, I think, for a class.
Yeah.
Joey, I was coloring. There you go.
Coloring books.
No, it was for a class. And I walk over and I looked at the people. I'm like, oh my God, Stacy's here. Hi. I don't know who I thought it was going to be, but I was not expecting you to be at my door. I was like, oh my God.
I was working.
Yeah, he was absent.
Well, that's why I was like, are you okay? And I was asking where you were because I was like, do I need to go get Daniel?
Yeah, I think when I texted you guys, I think we were like at Culver's.
You were. Because I said, where
Yeah,
are
you were
You
at
said
Culver's.
I was like, yuck, I meant where did you wreck? But okay.
He was like, we get almost to UCM and he's like, Mama, I'm hungry.
Well, that happened.
Anyway.
Anyways.
What else?
What else you got?
So we're done with Rex, right?
Yeah, no more Daniel car wreck.
I'm terrified for the day I get in a car accident. I've never been in a car accident.
I have. I got in a wreck once.
You have.
I was working.
That's why your car is two different colors.
Yeah, I was delivering pizzas. And
That's when it
got
got
cosmetic
elongated.
surgery.
Yeah.
That's why there's so much.
and I was delivering pizzas, and my car kissed another car, and then
Wait, the
I
front
also-
side's the original part?
no.
Oh, okay.
No, I also remember because then I had to drive our friend group everywhere for a while.
Still does.
My car got eated. I don't drive anywhere.
Yeah, because I take everyone
Yeah,
everywhere.
because my
now.
car got
Or
eaten,
Joey.
and it's
Yeah,
bad.
but I can drive people now.
Yeah,
can.
and your Kia Soul.
Trauma.
Are you gonna be all right in there?
It was
No.
that one actually.
Kia Soul.
That
The Kia
specific
Soul
one.
in going to Walmart.
That one actually did have an accident reported.
Oh no.
But we're pretty sure someone just shot it like it's like front damage, but it's like minor damage. Came up on the Carfax, but it's like there's like a little like BB dent.
Someone shot the car.
Yeah.
My car, actually, it has a new, or I don't know if it's like brand new, but when I bought it, it got a new engine in it because my mechanic is great and is basically my uncle. But the people before me like literally blew up the engine, so it had like the whole like inside of it just like redone.
Wow.
So my
That's
car
practically
as
a new
old.
car.
My car's a 2004, and it's basically when I got it, it was basically a new car.
Wait,
Like it has
your car's a 2004. My car's newer than your car.
but
What-
my car has
what's
like
yours?
over 200,000
2008?
miles on it, and it's like
But your engine doesn't
yeah,
have it.
and my mechanic was literally like, "This should last you through college."
That's
if you
so
treat it
wild.
good.
My car has a tape recorder thing,
So does mine.
like tape, like a cassette tape.
Yeah.
You have cassette tape?
Yes.
I have Bluetooth.
I was literally
That's
looking at
nice.
my radio today because I was installing something. I was looking for an aux cord, and yes, I was literally looking at it.
We're hoping Daniel's would last him through college, and then
My car door doesn't shut all the way currently.
Honestly, I
My
don't-
car door doesn't
if it
lock.
hadn't been for the GI, I don't think it would have.
Me and Haylee is talking about our car's issues. My car's a lot.
The traffic podcast.
so
Weather and traffic.
I don't know. I did want to talk about when Daniel was a little baby. He was probably like 18 months old and stuff. He was kind of.
Did you drop him?
What's the word?
Clearly.
No, I did when he was a baby. I did
I
talk
do
him
have,
up.
I do have a really flat head.
Stewie!
She flattened your
guy.
soft spot.
No, he doesn't. He's not flat. He's
Football
because
Football.
Because he hit his head on the ceiling.
yeah, he was jumping on the bed and he hit his head on the ceiling and it went. That was a really good sound effect.
I don't watch Family Guy.
Saving pregnant Brian.
No! No! Not saving pregnant Brian.
Saving pregnant Brian or meat person.
Saving pregnant Brian. Can that be our new question?
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I have a really flat top head.
You do.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why you always wear fedoras.
So there was just a light, the light at the top of the ceiling.
Yeah.
It just had a little dome, a glass dome.
Yeah.
And I literally tossed him up, and he hit it, and it shattered.
No.
Everywhere.
It actually indented your head.
That's so funny because Daniel was in our dorm the last week before we went on winter break, and I did that same thing to him. I threw him up in the air and he broke our light.
That is very true. I think she did throw me up in the air.
I don't think she did.
Oh.
And then when he was 18 months old, we were trying to get rid of the bottle and just go to sippy cups, and he was very dominant, and so when other little kids had bottles, he would steal them. And so it became an issue, and then he started biting.
That's so Daniel.
So
Just like no.
he was very territorial.
Now?
Now?
Oh.
Who's Derry?
Yeah, Daniel bit me the other. At D&D, Daniel bit me, guys.
So I literally had to go through 7 different babysitters because nobody would watch him because he would not stop biting. So
That's me now.
it was. He was a fun.
Getting a babysitter for
Dog,
Haylee.
you left it's gone now, obviously, but you left a bite mark one of the last times you bit me. There was. In my arm. And it was up here, because you always bite me right here.
Yeah, because that's where my
And
mouth
you left a freaking mark.
Hungry.
Thank you.
Hungry.
She used to, was it Lyle's class? She used to bite me every day at the end of it. She would, that's not a good material. I'm not biting your sweatshirt. She would literally just go,
Yeah, just
You
chew.
need to keep treats around so be
baby food. I'm gonna keep puffs in my bag.
Drop it. Like how
Gets to reading fiction. Sick.
spray bottle.
Would that work?
No. No, I drink it. Fill it with Code Red. Spray it in my eyes.
So then there was a second time when
40?
I think Daniel was 8 years old, and he was at his real dad's house, and he got in trouble. And I don't remember what he got in trouble for. And so I went and picked him up. And then, so Hope stayed at her dad's house, and then I picked up Daniel, and there was snow outside. And so we came home, and again, maybe it wasn't, anyway, so we came home, and we ended up building a snowman and playing in the snow, which totally defeated the whole purpose of him being in trouble, but now it's one of his favorite memories, because it's one of the only times we ever made a snowman.
Yeah.
Aww. Now he associates snowmen with trauma.
He didn't even get in trouble, so I don't really think that. I think he was just excited.
The snow we get is not firm enough.
Yeah, we never get. We get one snow a year, and then it's never good
It's
snow.
like powder. Well, me and my brothers, we were cleaning our driveway yesterday, our cars and everything, and we were trying to find snowballs to throw at each other. It was all just ice. I threw.
So then you're chucking ice at each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I threw one. I had gloves on, and I was like, "Oh, I think this is snow." No, it was ice, and I hit J-Dub smack in the back, and he was really mad at me.
Wah, wah, wah.
But I made it up to him by finding a big chunk of ice and throwing it in the road and breaking it, and it was satisfying. So it was good. I made it up to him.
For my male audience.
I said that actually. It was kind of embarrassing.
Who would say that?
I was joking. I threw it and I was like, for my male audience. That's all the videos. We're moving on. Moving on. New topic.
Okay, another story was when Daniel was little. He loves Jesus. He still loves Jesus.
I love that you wrote
he
it
loves
as
to
snowman and in trouble.
that was just my cue to tell you what the story is. Anyway, if you see my wedding picture of him, he was praying at our and stuff. So I was like, when he was little, I was like, oh, he's gonna make the best preacher, and he loves Jesus. It's gonna be great. And then as he got older, and then he's kind of aggressive, and he's not, not always the kindest. And I thought, you would not make a good shepherd. Lawyer, you go.
Yeah, I think being a pastor is like actively, I think one of the worst jobs I would be at. Like,
it would not fit your personality. But it's a really good job for who's called to do it.
I thought about being a youth pastor for a little bit.
Yeah.
But then I was like, no. I'll pass.
I want to be the one at the Catholic churches that dips the babies in the water. That's my job.
A priest?
Dunk them in the water.
No, it's like...
My great-grandma died.
I don't think they dunk them, they sprinkle them.
My great-grandma died a few months ago, and I found out that she was, like, homies with the Pope. Like, they go way back. Like, with the Pope.
Which one?
How?
The now Pope.
Oh, the now Pope.
Yeah. Is that him?
Is it Pope Francis still?
Pope Francis?
It was Pope Francis Jr. year. I don't know who it is now.
I
just know that because he went in my video.
I don't think he's died.
I
only know he was a junior year because he went in my president, vice president.
No, it's Pope Francis. It's Pope Francis. My dad watches Pope videos of him, like, opening doors.
Oh.
My dad's not Catholic.
The significance of opening
Good
the
thing
door.
we have the
I don't
internet
know.
right in front of us.
The what?
The internet?
The Pope-anet?
The Pope.
Catholic Google.
It is Pope Francis.
Can we talk about Daniel's love of the color blue?
Oh my gosh,
That's
yes.
literally his color in our calendar.
As he's wearing, like, red shirt, red jacket,
I
red
only
water
have
bottle.
red stuff, but I like
But,
blue.
yeah, no, Daniel has always been associated with blue.
Your
Blue
swishy
backpack.
blue sweat.
Blue shoes.
Blue shoes.
Blue swishy sweatpants.
Yes, blue lunchbox, blue backpack, blue shoes, blue color boxes. He had to have his little school boxes blue. Everything had to be blue. I have a girlfriend, cookie lady named Anna. She shout out. Anyway, she's like, I remember being in children's church and Daniel would only color with the color blue. Like, you had to have the color blue. And so yes.
In preschool, I would make blue paintings.
Blaintings.
It's all. Everything would come home and it's just
Ow.
blue. Blue.
You are so blue-coated. In your Blara. You're so bloated.
Could that be our new slogan for days? You're so bloated. Dude, I put you in a
so
cookbook and I'm
bloated.
spelling it not like I'm doing.
You're so
Wait till you
bloated
see what
and
I've edited.
blue-filled.
It's like off of Willy Wonka.
Yeah, you are Violet
Violet.
Beauregard. You're so Violet Beauregard, Corey.
I am an actor.
I feel like I'm Squirrel Girl Core. Like the one who, like, gets trampled by the
Daddy,
squirrels.
I want one of those.
Yeah, like, that's so me. Staci, I want one of those.
Quote book. Hope, what's your favorite funny story of Daniel?
I think she already told it.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
That's it.
So your favorite birthday party growing up was the Nerf 4 one?
Probably.
We had rented out the community center, and we got a bunch of boxes, and we did tables, turned them over, and so everybody brought their Nerf guns, and then I had gotten hands off. I had gotten those, where you tool belt things,
Oh, yeah.
tool aprons and stuff, so everybody could stick their
For
Nerf
ammo?
their ammo in, and then we had like
It's simple.
20 kids, I guess. I don't know, something like that. And then his love of the color blue was, so yeah, we tried to do everything blue for him.
That's awesome.
And then last but not least, the hair. We need to talk about the hair.
I love Daniel's long hair.
Mop.
I love Daniel's mop.
Would like it if he would style it.
I can see that.
I have been.
That's the only thing.
Combing it to one
I
side.
think if it was a little shorter, it'd look better. Like a little trim.
Yes.
And
Because
then
he
a year
hasn't
ago,
trimmed
though.
it since May.
You haven't gotten a haircut longer than I've gotten a haircut.
Mommy said
You
I
still
get
have
a
longer
new
hair than me,
dance
though.
class.
Well, really? Because I didn't shave my head. I cut like 3 inches off.
I have naturally curly hair, so I'm assuming that's where he got it from.
Yeah.
Which this whole entire time never, ever even knew or realized he had curly hair.
It's always
So,
been too short.
so I've wanted to style it, which I've obviously got either leave-in conditioners or mousse or some type of gel or something. And
Moose? Bad day?
I said we could.
spray.
You talked about it on New Year's, but then you just didn't do it. I said, yeah, we can do that.
You need a curl routine.
You're the one that offered.
Can you film it?
Daniel needs your bonnet. My bonnet!
I have a bonnet that when like I do my hair, I sleep in a bonnet so my hair stays like nice and protected. It's purple.
It probably would work for him.
Yeah, let's get Daniel a blue bonnet. Like the butter.
Okay.
That's what I looked like when I went to
It is
sleep.
satin. Ooh, that's cute.
Nez has a blue bonnet.
And like I had to
He doesn't wear it
hotel
though. He
for
uses it as a suitcase. He like carries his
He does.
stuff in his bonnet.
Me and Maggie convinced him to put it on one time before
Yeah.
we left. It was so fun. We were like, please.
The Nez on it.
That's on it.
That reminded me of lasagna.
So if we can convince Daniel to get a
Wait a
trim
minute,
yeah.
and then style it, I think it'll look awesome.
Daniel needs a curl routine.
Yes.
And we need to film it in post.
Like a self-care video.
Get ready with me.
Get ready with Daniel.
Can we do a
YouTube shorts.
Dude, can we do a get ready with me with every member of the podcast?
Yeah, we should.
Dude, I just started a new routine too.
Oh yeah, you're just gonna be like a routine. I'm gonna get up at like,
Yeah, you wake up like 10 minutes before your class.
yeah. So?
Why not?
Well, no, that's why we still might be I might still be waking up before you because I still plan on eating breakfast every day and breakfast ends at 9.
Who even eats breakfast?
Me.
That dude is hangry. So
Yeah,
the
your
first
waffles.
First time that I was gonna have him go drive up in the city because obviously Archie doesn't have any stoplights, and so I'm like, let's go to Lee Summit so you can learn how to drive in traffic and drive in stoplights.
Yeah.
So they wanted Chick-fil-A breakfast. Well, Daniel's used to waking up at 6 a.m. and eating breakfast by 6:05. So this was going to mean like it was going to be breakfast at like 8. And again, he was not used to the traffic. I was trying to explain some things. He was getting very angry.
Oh, and we couldn't figure out the cruise was turned off, and we couldn't figure out how to get it, so I was manually
He was
gassing the whole
super
way.
hangry, being a little dill hole. But anyway, after we got him fed, he was perfectly fine, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I wish we would have known the whole time you were just hangry." So yeah, if he ever is moody, just
Give him food.
Have I ever been hangry?
Sometimes
I was
When?
I'll have to think about it.
I
She's
was
very pleasant.
I was the first Dalton child to be taught how to drive by my mom because I refused to get in the car with my dad.
I don't think I would
Why-
get in a car with your dad either.
Your dad, my favorite story of your dad is us going to.
I don't know what story you're about to tell, but
It was us going to. So it was not the year we won state. So it wasn't your senior year. It was your junior year. Mm-hmm. And we had to
is this a
drive.
band story?
And we had to drive up to almost to Northwest.
Oh!
No, like so he passed.
He
the
drove an
exit.
hour past
Yeah.
North Andrew
Well,
with my
and so-
instrument.
And so and then he ends up driving like 120 miles per hour to turn around and come back.
I remember that. He had all of Drumline's instruments. So
And
we
my
were
dad.
in
Yes.
the North Andrew like band shed
Yes.
playing their their tenors were so nice.
That
They
was-
had sextet thingies.
They had
Six
what?
couplets?
Oh,
They're not
okay.
sextuplets.
A stock drum?
They're called sextets.
I thought they were called stock drums.
That's what the drum itself is called.
Mommy, can I have
It's
That was the first time I played a marching baritone.
yeah. They're quads with 2 more drums on them. They're like what UCM has. Like the 4 drums, the quads, and then they have 2 littler drums
Okay.
in the middle. And that was the first time I ever played those. And those were and they had so nice drums, and they had new heads.
Yeah.
And then Scoot got there, and I was like, shoot.
Yeah, he got there right before we were
Were they
supposed to
gonna let
be
you
ready.
guys borrow them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the we were
Yeah.
out there to play, so yeah.
I was so
He
mad.
had all
They
the
were
drum
so
line and
nice.
my baritone.
I'm one of
Oh
And
my
so
gosh.
that was the first time I got to play a marching baritone. I don't know why I was playing the national anthem. I probably should have been conducting.
We
it,
were warming
but-
up.
It's okay.
Well, but I played the national anthem.
We played in the stands.
I know, but I still should have been conducting it. But
You
I
always
got
played
it
in
got
the
taken away from me right before we went. I was so mad.
Yeah, so my
Little did I know
So
I
my
could play. I
splits.
still have mine. I didn't have to turn mine in because I got Pep in. I need to get a new one though.
Anyway,
I do remember that. He was not pleasant to be around after that.
I might add your feet stomping because that would be funny. Gonk's big clog hoppers. Thunk, 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 thunk.
Stop!
Stomp.
Stomp it!
Stomp it.
My feet aren't that big, guys.
My feet. My
We're
size.
10s.
My double-digit feet aren't that big.
I'm 10.5.
You're a man.
Yeah, she's a size 11. Her feet are bigger than mine.
In toddlers.
You used to
Little
wear
Gonk's feet are
I
bigger
used to
than
wear
mine.
kids.
I can wear a kid's 3.
Yeah, I can wear a kid's 3. I do. My shoes are. I usually wear. I can wear 2s, but I usually wear 3s or 4s.
Shut up.
I do wear a 6.5 in women's, but
I don't.
I would. Shit.
Must be nice. Actually, no. My shoes are cheaper.
No, it's not
Yeah,
nice.
so far.
It's not nice. Because also, a lot of places are like, oh, I like this shoe. Let's see the sizes. They go up to like 9 or like 9.5.
Well, you
And then
see,
I'm like,
I have the opposite problem.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I like these shoes. Oh, they come in twinkle toes. Or
I'm pretty sure actually the tennis shoes that I have that I literally wore here, I'm pretty sure they're men's tennis shoes. Because I wear a men's 8 and they fit perfectly. So
I gave a pair of shoes that were too big to my little brother yesterday.
how old is he?
10. He'll be 11 in August. So 10.
Pretty 10.
He's pretty 10.
He's pretty
I
good.
thought
Is
maybe
he
February.
Is he the watermelon one?
Yeah, the watermelon
Yeah,
sniffer.
because the other one's, he's your cousin.
Yeah, Steven's my cousin.
Yeah.
Tonka Jahari?
Stop putting strings on
I'm
me.
gonna put a string on you
No
if I
strings
want.
attached. Stop putting strings on me.
We are balls.
Huh?
Balls.
Oh, our cake
Yeah.
lumps.
I'll eat one.
Eat all of these. I don't want any of
Our
them.
cumps.
You can have 80 of them. There's only 12 in the box, but you can have 80 of them. You might want like a fork or something.
Yeah.
Here, let's get the cake. You want to get?
Yeah, so I tried to make.
Did you put frosting in the
Yeah,
actual cake?
yeah. I put the vanilla
That's
in the
what you're
cake.
supposed to do.
Yeah, I put the
That's what I
vanilla
figured
in
you
the
would do.
cake and then the.
That's what I figured you would do.
Here, I will.
So oh wait, I don't know why I'm talking to the laptop. I tried to make a cake for Daniel's birthday bash. I had this whole plan in mind. It was going to be a really nice cake. It was going to have blue frosting. It was going to have a cake topper that was the episode art. It was going to be cool.
Daniel, you want one?
For the podcast, this is what the episode art looks like.
It will be posted.
It's going to be the episode art while they're watching the podcast. They're going to be looking at it. But
In case you didn't know.
anyway, I made the cake. It was a beautiful cake,
Oh,
might I
yeah,
add.
because they just look at the phone.
Yeah.
They just stare at it.
I take the art
They're
off.
so enthralled that they just stare at it.
Yeah.
Red pink.
The cake was gorgeous. I tried to make a circle cake. And normally when you make a circle cake, sometimes like the center of the cake like falls in or something. Like it has to be perfect. This cake was the definition of perfect. Like the tops were flat, the edges were golden brown. It was a beautiful cake. Like it brought tears to my eyes. No, I don't want it.
Oh, it tastes delicious.
Does it? I'm happy because it was a
It does taste really good.
butthead to make.
And then she fed it, and then they went sleeping with
She
the
fed it to our
fishies.
fish.
No, and then I took the cake out of the oven. It was fine. It cooled. And then I tried to put the cake onto a cutting board.
First mistake.
That was my first mistake. Yes, thank you, Hope. I dropped it.
Oh no.
It broke into 1,700 billion little tiny crumb pieces, and it made me really sad. And I thought about quitting the podcast and dropping out of college and staying in my room. But I conquered.
Many such cases.
Laying on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, laying on the bathroom
bawling my
floor.
eyes out.
Sleeping through Quiz Bowl. I decided I'm going to try and fix it. I didn't fix it. So then I ended up making cake pops. And what I didn't know, I've never made cake pops before. You are supposed to refrigerate the dough for a 24-hour period beforehand. Well, it's cold outside right now. So I took it outside. I used the outdoor freezer. And, that actually worked pretty well. But I didn't have any of the sticks to put the cake pops in, and so I tried using popsicle sticks, and that didn't work because they are too big, and a cake does not stick to wood, fun fact. So now we have cake globs,
Hey, they're good cake.
But they're delicious.
and I'm gonna,
Yeah, we got to do a little ASMR testing.
here's Daniel eating a cake glob.
cookies.
Because it's cake.
Real or cake? Disgusting.
Gross.
There's gonna be like 800 click-offs right now.
Yeah, viewership was just going, dang.
This is when they stop watching.
Well, do we have anything else we
It's
want to
very
talk?
good.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Do we have anything else we want to talk
Do you
about?
have any other questions for me?
I think I want seconds.
You can have thirds and fourths and fifths, baby girl. What's it like parenting Daniel?
It is extremely
Yeah,
difficult.
I can imagine.
You got
I
any
just-
more questions for me?
Like, want to go on the record that, like, I tried really hard to raise him, be a nice, kind, loving, and
Yeah, that didn't happen on
Yeah, you
purpose.
sucked.
respectful.
You suck.
Full of manners, full of manners and stuff. And
I'm so full of mannerisms.
have
Can I have another one?
You can have another one,
manners.
Hope. Will
Anyway,
you hand it to Hope?
obviously, Daniel had some other plans. I just want you to
She's
know,
roasting you.
I tried.
Good.
Get roasted.
But I do love
Oh, she reminds me every day.
it. Love is what makes the world go round, okay? Love makes the world a better place. So,
No, gravity does. Stupid.
Yeah, ask Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
Isaac Newton never felt love.
That's why you discovered gravity.
Yeah.
Dude, crepes are so good.
Dude, you know that's what the
like
grapes
really
of wrath is
thin.
called in France?
The crepes of wrath.
No, it's not.
I was making a pastry joke.
Do you guys have any more questions for me?
Do we have questions
No,
for Hope?
get out of here.
Be nice.
Okay.
Just my butt.
Ooh.
Get told.
Hope, what is it like being Daniel's sister?
I expected you to say brother for some
Exhausting.
reason. I'm the brother, and then you said sister, and it really confused me.
I don't really get acknowledged as much as Grace, I feel
Aww.
that's
like.
how
I'm
you,
kind of just here. I exist. Hi.
Aww.
Daniel pays more attention to Grace than you.
Yeah.
That's because you're in your room all the time.
Pay more attention to your sister, Daniel.
Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah, he clearly plays attention to Grace.
So when I was pregnant with Grace, she was supposed to be born on December 30th, or that was her original due date. But then after she grew some, or I got further along in the pregnancy, they measured. Anyway, they changed my due date to January, and he threw a holy hissy fit.
Oh,
Gracie,
sharing
Gracie
months.
graduated to the 4th trimester.
I'm
hurt.
happy that me and my brothers all have different birth months.
Yeah, no, he wanted his own, and he was not happy. But
I got to have my own. Though.
My mom, my entire
I was
family's
always
birthday.
territorial about my birthday.
Yeah, it must be
Because I
nice.
was devastated when I learned that Tom was born in January.
My entire family's birthday is in August except for mine.
that's crazy.
Yeah, like even like my most of my distant family too. Like I have like 3 cousins that are born in August.
Are any of them August 2nd?
I have a 3rd and a
August 2nd.
4th.
Let's see who Daniel shares a birthday with.
John Wilkes Booth.
Pastor Matt.
Really?
Oprah!
My mom!
Adam Lambert. I don't know if you.
What was
Riff
he?
Raff.
What was he
whoever
in?
that is. He looks like Coleman.
Do you think Riff
Why does he look like Coleman?
Raff
Tom
does
Just
look
Selleck.
like Coleman?
I forgot this
How
whole entire
bad is
time
It's funny.
for to honor Arnez. We're supposed to be saying gas, and I haven't said
Oh
gas.
yeah!
Haley, those cake pops were gas.
Gas.
Super gas.
Yes!
That's not you.
I have a lot of
It just
gas.
was good.
Super gas!
Guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, how gas is this podcast?
10 out of 10.
How gas coded is this episode?
How goated is
Ned's gonna
it?
be so hyped when he listens.
What are we goaded?
What do we
No
got?
one tell Ned. Just let him listen to it.
Chat, are we what are we goaded?
Chat, when are we hitting the witty right
There's
now?
no.
What about my birthday?
When's your birthday?
August 2nd.
Did I have any noteworthy people?
Charlie X.
Of course not.
She's so
Why
charming.
am I not
individual.
surprised?
Your mom is so apple coated.
JD Vance.
My dad has the same birthday as Barack Obama.
You could get him a couch on
I
your
don't know
next
like any
birthday.
of those people. When is Tonka Johari's
Is
birthday?
that you too?
Hey, look up Sal.
Oh,
Manila?
Yeah, it is. That is my wedding ring.
What's his last name? It's like Mariano or something.
No, it's Tonka Johari.
Dog, how much do I look up Tonka Johari?
It's Sal Volcano.
You want to show them?
Volcano, that's what it is.
Go back.
Dude, if my last name was Volcano.
Say please.
I would just say volcano.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this.
Look.
Aww. That's Mommy's and Daddy's wedding ring.
November
Ooh.
6th.
Hello.
He's a month before me. He's a month older than me.
That's a Neil Breen smile if I've ever
I love
seen
him.
one.
He's so me coded.
He
I'm
is
so
a month before.
I'm so Tonka.
I love Tonka Johari.
We should make this a segment. Famous birthday of the guest. Thank you for listening to the first episode of season 2 of the DSTL Podcast. Thank you for joining us for Daniel's birthday bash. Woo! 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 Yippee! Yahoo!
Me?
Gonka.
Don't forget, guys, today is National Puzzle Day, so make sure you go do a puzzle. It could be 5 pieces, it could be 1,000 pieces. I don't care.
How would they make a 5-piece?
Yeah, I was about to ask a 5-piece
Well, I mean, like
puzzle.
the little kids ones. That
Yeah,
are,
I
like, weird
guess that are
shapes.
spaced out and they have like
Yeah.
the wood in between.
It might be like 6. I don't know.
It's like square peg and a round
But-
hole thing.
go to a puzzle.
Go eat a cheeseburger.
Go eat a cheeseburger.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the DSTL Podcast. And thank you
Leave
to
a like and subscribe.
what Hope
Yeah!
said. What Hope
Yeah, did
said.
you guys know that 99% of our viewers aren't subscribed?
That's actually not true, but
That's actually not true.
doesn't matter.
Daniel has fun
Yeah,
facts.
yeah. Daniel has great facts. Thank you to Staci for blessing this podcast with your presence, and
And
was
for
so
blessing
fun.
the world with me.
yeah, and for blessing
thank
us
you for
with
giving us
Daniel.
this.
Thank you for birthing me from your Lord.
You know, in a way, this.
Housing Daniel was a big job, I
Yeah.
will say. I
That's a-
gained 60 pounds with him.
That's a mansion.
Yeah. I ate way too many cheeseburgers with him.
In a way, this
That's why I like
podcast
this.
is only here because of Staci. Because if we didn't have Daniel, truly, what would we be? I'm gonna tag Staci in the post. Follow Daniel's mom.
There you go.
Make her famous.
And I'll bring you pizza on Daniel's birthday. But
That's today. That's today.
Better hurry up.
no,
You better hurry.
It's so Daniel's
wait,
birthday today.
There's only so much pizza.
Cut it into like 15.
Quick, Haylee, make pizza
Oh.
now.
I got this.
Hey, we'll have brownies. There you go.
Ooh.
Oh, we never talked about my brownies.
Yeah, Daniel does have really
yeah.
good brownies.
Sorry.
It's okay. Daniel makes really good. Yeah, Daniel makes really good brownies. Anyway, thank you for listening to the episode. Thank you for tuning into season 2. Hopefully this season actually finishes like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys,
Looking at you, Ralph.
don't forget, guys, don't stay too long. You are so blue-coated in your Blera. You're so bloated.